occasion, we get a call from someone who's on the fence about whether they want to get divorced or not. And they're finding out by calling us about more about mediation, about our collaborative family law services, but they're not just yet ready to move forward with the divorce. What would you tell such a person who's grappling with their marriage but leaning towards divorce, so much so that they reached out to us? What would you tell them?
So I always tell people that it is very important to know where you are making that decision from. If you're making it from your surface self, which is those parts of us that are ego that get evoked, sometimes some people have made given an ultimatum that if you do A, B, and C, I'm going to leave you. And I always request not to have those ultimatums because you don't. Everybody needs to understand that all of us have a right to leave a marriage. So there's no reason to unnecessarily give those ultimatums because many times we don't know what we want to do until that situation actually occurs. So I want to make sure that people are not making this very, very important decision that they're not going to be able to take back if they from a place of reactivity. They have to make it from their authentic self, which generally speaking is not going to be activated if you are making a if you are in your anger. One of the ways that you can know that you're in the wrong, you're making it from the wrong place within you, is if you find yourself having this urgency. I have to do this. If you're finding yourself to be on a little bit of a roller coaster, if you're extremely angry, if you have thoughts of wanting to get back at someone, that is not the place from which a person needs to make the decision of divorce. And I can also at some point during our conversation explain what does a person look like because I also do divorce readiness. So I do assess my clients. They will just come in for consults just so I can assess them if they are ready for a divorce. And if they are still fighting and if they're very, very angry and they're trying to get back right there, I know that they're not ready.
Mhm. So for that couple who has worked on the marriage, they try marriage counseling, they just feel it's not working. What would you advise for them?
I would advise a lot of times people are going to therapists that are not specialists in marriage counseling. They will, for example, if I'm a specialist and if I'm a therapist, we when we go to therapy school, we are or grad school, we are trained for everything from childhood to geriatrics. We are trained from eating disorders to addictions, whatever you name. But so if I'm a married person and I'm a therapist, I might think that you know what, I think I can give some advice. And so a lot of people put that in there. And if you've gone to a true marriage therapist, likely, and then you're coming to a divorce, a place where you're consulting somebody for divorce, you are a different person. But if you are still walking into the divorce professional's office, if you're walking into a divorce lawyer's office and you're angry and you're agitated, then whoever you've gone to, they didn't do the right work.